At the safe house, Drew tells Anna and Valentin it's not safe for them to stay there. But Sonny warns if they leave now, they are signing their death warrant. Sonny says he'll make plans for a new safe house and then relocate them. Anna feels certain that Eileen had no idea where this cabin was, but Valentin fears she may have picked up some detail to give to Victor. In another room, Lucy watches the news on the ball as George Pinocchio interviews Maxie on the red carpet. He asks how it is organizing the ball without Lucy. Maxie says Lucy is irreplaceable, but she is with them in spirit. On the carpet, George asks Maxie how Lucy would deal with the fact there is a hiccup with one of the acts. Still watching, Lucy freaks out, and Maxie tells George there are always hiccups with any live performance, but they are working behind the scenes to fix everything. George asks about the dancer who dropped out of the magic wands, and Maxie assures him that Dex Heller has stepped in. George reveals he's talking about a second dancer, and she tells him that she has no idea what he's talking about. Maxie thanks him for his coverage and walks off. Felicia tells Maxie she handled George well. Maxie doesn't understand how George knew another dancer dropped out before she did and assumes Amy Driscoll has been spreading gossip. Maxie's phone rings and she ignores it. Her phone screen reads the call is from crazy person, do not answer. Back at the cabin, Lucy says the nurse's ball needs her, and she calls for a car to meet her at the corner of Marigold and Chestnut. Meanwhile, Sonny advises Anna to tell Felicia and others to stay away. They wonder if anyone might know of Victor's whereabouts, and suspect Spencer may be in touch with him. Sonny says he'll speak to Spencer, but Valentin isn't sure they can trust him. Sonny thinks Spencer will do the right thing. Sonny tells Anna that he'll be in touch with a new safe house, and that he will make sure Victor pays for Luke's death. Sonny and Drew head out. Back on the red carpet, Felicia gets a call from Anna and learns Eileen is dead. Anna says no one can come to the safe house over the next few days because they could be followed. Alone in the safe house, Anna blames herself for Eileen's death, but Valentin says the person to blame is Victor, and he will pay for this. Back at the Metro Court, Maxie is stunned when Lucy shows up in a dark coat and sunglasses. She warns her every time she leaves the safe house, she puts her life in danger. Lucy says if she would take her calls, then she wouldn't be here. Lucy says she was watching the TV and has a perfect solution for her magic wands problem. Suddenly, a man interrupts them and explains he has lunch plans with his niece. But the garden patio is empty. Maxie says it's closed for a private event and calls Felicia over to show him to the Metro Court. Lucy frets about the close call, and that fortunately, Felicia didn't recognize her. Lucy gets back to the magic wands and suggests Mac could fill in. Maxie says he's her stepdad. Lucy comments, he's a daddy all right. Maxie is grossed out and suggests Lucy could have texted her and asks why she can't stay away. Lucy knows people think she's vapid, silly, and selfish, but when she puts on the nurse's ball, it's the one time of year people take her seriously. She says the show makes her feel needed and useful. Maxie says the ball is special, and that's mostly due to her. Maxie suddenly realizes the perfect fit for the wands and drags Lucy off to her car to send her away. Victor meets with Spencer in a forest clearing. Spencer vents that he's had it with Esme. Victor needs to hear him say the words. Spencer wants to move forward with Victor's plan. Victor asks what changed his mind. Spencer reveals Esme is trying to get a job, and he fears she may eventually move out and away and take his brother. Spencer changes the subject to why they're meeting here and not at the Metro Court. Victor claims spring has sprung and the weather is wonderful. He also says it's more secure here than the Metro Court, which is being swarmed with those attending the nurses' ball. Spencer asks what the plan for Esme is, and Victor says they need to find damning evidence against her that will force the DA to prosecute her. Spencer reminds him that Esme can take Ace to prison with him, but Victor notes only for the first 18 months. Victor suggests they could take Esme out, but Spencer wants his friends to see her face justice. Victor warns Spencer if this plan doesn't work, he will go with the other option. Victor tells Spencer his man will be in touch to give him his new number, as he's getting rid of his old phone. Spencer realizes his great-uncle is really amping up his security. Spencer leaves, and Victor's henchman asks why he didn't tell Spencer he was leaving Port Charles. Victor says if Spencer knew the truth of his real plan, he wouldn't go along with it. So, if he needs to keep lying to him, so be it, as he needs Spencer on board. Lucy returns to the safe house and vents that Maxie is never going to find the right replacement for the magic wands without her help. Back on the carpet, the man Felicia showed to the Metro Court earlier returns. He calls Victor and tells him that he tailed Felicia to the Metro Court, and Lucy Coe showed up. He says she appeared to leave in a hired car. Victor is thrilled and says Anna and Valentin can hide no more. Ava runs into Esmond and Ace at the hospital. Ava notes the baby looks like his father, her husband, and rants about Esmond destroying their marriage. Esmond swears she is no longer the old her, and it's exhausting apologizing for someone she used to be. She says Spencer refuses to move on from her mistakes, keeps reminding her of them, and thinks Nicholas is some deadbeat dad. Ava is sorry that Nicholas isn't here to help her, but Esmond says she's happy for him to stay gone. Ava is surprised as she thought she'd want Nicholas' financial help. Esme explains Nicholas tried to strip her of her parental rights and she and Ace are better off without him, and Ava probably is as well. Ava seethes that she knows nothing about Nicholas. Esme knows he slept with her. She swears she has changed and is trying to make up for the things she's done. Ava believes she has lost her memory, but also believes one day the old Esme, the one that delights inflicting pain on others, will come back. She warns her when the old her comes back, she will know. And she will finish what Esme started between them. Austin interrupts and gives Esme the formula they talked about, and says to call him if she has any questions. Esme thanks him and tells Ava she has changed for good. She says all she wants is what's best for her baby. Esme and Ace take off. Ava frets to Austin about the mess they are still in, and says Felicia has been asking questions about why he was on Spoon Island the night Ryan and Heather turned up. She says they need to come up with an explanation. He asks what she's thinking. Ava responds, "Do you want a tux?" Spencer returns to the hospital to pick up Esmond and Ace. She tells him that they've been waiting for a while, but Spencer says he had to take care of something first. They head out together. Carly arrives at the gatehouse to find Nana telling Willow, who is on the couch, to please answer her. Carly asks Nina what the hell happened. Nina says she was dropping off a care package and Willow asked her in, but she became weak. Nina was asking if she needed to go to the hospital. Willow insists she is fine and doesn't want to go anywhere. Carly tells Willow that she should rest, and she can show Nana out. Nana says that should be Willow's decision. Willow tries to break the tension and asks Nina how the preparation for the ball is going. Nina fills her in on what's been going on. Eventually, Willow decides to go freshen up before watching the ball with Michael tonight and excuses herself. Nina says it breaks her heart seeing Willow try and act as if everything is okay. She suggests to Carly they put their personal feelings for one another aside for Willow's sake and put up a united front. Carly can't believe she's suggesting this, but Nina says she can play nice as she can. Nina tries to make small talk and says Donna must be missing her dad. Carly says it's all part of being in Sunny's world. Carly says she can see it in Nana's eyes that she's bit off more than she can chew with Sunny, and she's not the first to do so. Carly tells Nana if she's going to be with Sunny, to know that he needs someone that will stand by him through the good, bad, and the ugly. Nina says she and Sunny have a different relationship than they had and an understanding. Carly warns her ignorance isn't bliss, and it looks like this is the beginning of the end for them. Nana says, "So much for our united front." Willow returns and asks if everything is okay. Nana said she was just telling Carly she has to get back to the Metro Court and help with the ball. She asks Willow how she's feeling about tomorrow. Willow is nervous and worried about what if the transplant doesn't take. Nana says if it can succeed on sheer willpower, then she and Carly have her covered. Nina tells her she also won't go through this alone. On the next General Hospital, Ava advises Portia, use that ticket. Link tells Brooke, Lynn, and Chase tonight will be an incredible win-win for everyone. Willow and Michael are on the couch together and she says, tonight I'm exactly where I want to be. At the ball, Sunny tells Minna, we're a long way from dancing in Nixon Falls. Carly tells someone, you might just get your wish. Lucy watches the ball on TV and yells, without me? I don't think so.